Hickam lost her NASA internship after beefing with a former NASA engineer on Twitter. You're watching What's Trending. I'm Martine Bierman. Make sure to subscribe for more stories about people who shove their big old foot in their mouth. Oh, and buckle up, because the story is fucking wild. A woman named Naomi H. tweeted on Monday, August 20th, "Everyone shut the fuck up, I got accepted for a NASA internship." While that's like huge news and absolutely something that anyone could be proud of, moderately unprofessional language for someone who's about to enter NASA, but I can kind of let it slide. As we'll be saying a couple of times over the course of the story, could have ended there, but it didn't. Nearly a full day after her original tweet, Homer Hickam replied with one word: language. Who cares, right? Some old jackass doesn't like the F-bomb? Big deal. But that's not just any old jackass. Homer Hickam is a former NASA engineer and author of the memoir Rocket Boys, which was adapted into the film October Sky starring Jake Gyllenhaal. But Naomi, who clearly hasn't done her research, a big red blaring flag for somebody about to enter the National Aeronautics Space Administration, didn't realize that. She thought she was just dealing with some Twitter troll. So she replied to Hickam, "Suck my f***ing balls, I'm working at NASA." To which he responded, "And I'm on the National Space Council that oversees NASA." Boom! Okay, but before we get to anything else, does Homer Hickam just spend his days just idly searching NASA on Twitter? And then on the other side, if you're applying for an internship at NASA and Homer Hickam shows up, you should probably know who that guy is. So right off the bat, some things could have gone very differently. Because if you're already this cocky before you've even started an internship, how are you gonna be when somebody's like, "Hey, grab me a cup of coffee," or "Here's one piece of paper I'd like you to make 1,000,000 copies over the course of this week." You're gonna be like, "Yo, suck my balls." Paper in the air, coffee in your face. Okay, well, it could have ended right there, but again, it didn't. Because soon after he responded, Hickam started being attacked by Naomi's followers on Twitter. And this has brought some negative attention to furries, as Naomi's avatar appears to identify her as a member of the furry community. And many of the people discussing the story and harassing Hickam online were furries as well. But this is more of a story with the furry community and not a story about furries. But unfortunately, the feckless toads at 4chan got wind of the story and are trying to make this all about furry shaming. NASA actually saw all this going on because of the harassment Hickam was enduring and fired Naomi H. from her internship. So she deleted her Twitter account. And in another account that appears to have been suspended, she confirms that she got fired over the comments and is now enduring harassment of her own online. And some furries are being critical of their own community over how this has played out. At 56K Fox wrote, "As usual, furry Twitter simultaneously makes a dumb situation worse while never actually posting the full story. But there might at some point be a happy ending here, because Homer Hickam saw what happened to Naomi and felt bad. He wrote in a blog post that has also since been deleted, 'I learned she had lost her offer for an internship with NASA. This I had nothing to do with, nor could I, since I do not hire and fire at the agency.' He added, 'She reached out to me with an unnecessary apology, which I heartily accepted and returned with my own. After talking to her, I am certain she deserves a position in the aerospace industry, and I'm doing all I can to secure her one that will be better than the one she lost.' And beef and the internet have a weird way of sometimes bringing people together, so now she has a very powerful friend in the aerospace industry. But this is yet another example of social media's ability to create instant communication and oftentimes disastrous overreaction. I get it, Naomi was really excited about this situation, but I personally don't think it's ever a good idea to throw swear words around online, especially when it's associated with an internship you just got. And I definitely don't think it's ever a good idea to respond to anyone, especially trolls, with more negativity, because that just breeds more negativity, as Naomi's learned from this lesson. On the other side, maybe Hickam will think twice before he trolls the next person. He could have just picked up the phone and been like, "Yo, what's going on with this chick? She's like swearing about NASA online." And also, if you're a community who wants to defend somebody you feel is being unfairly attacked, sometimes your responses can bring more negativity than good to the situation. Because once they get a hold of it at 4chan, you know, it's over. Dunzo. So what do you guys think? Should Hickam have apologized to Naomi? Should NASA be giving Naomi her internship back? Let us know in the comments, and for more trends, head to whatstrending.com.